Oh, hello, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while, so I thought I'd do an update and explain what's been going on. You may remember that the last video that I put up was a walk around Walton on New Year's Day. Well, even at that time I had pains in my shoulders, and it was difficult to get the backpack then on and off. I didn't worry too much about it. I thought it was something that might require a bit of physio or something, and I just carried on. I was still able to run okay, although the shoulders were a bit sore, and then I started getting pains at the top of my legs as well, and legs were getting a little bit stiff. In early January I went for a run with my next door neighbour, and I had to give up and walk after 4 miles. The pain in my hips was so intense, and the rest of the day I became stiffer and stiffer and more immobile, and in the end I was almost unable to move. The situation got worse. I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't get up out of bed without a great fight, and I couldn't put my socks on, so I bought a disability aid to allow me to put my socks on. Doing shoelaces up was incredibly hard. But anyway, I managed to just to carry on doing a few very short, very slow walks, trying to ease into things, but it was no good. In the end I had to go to the doctors, and I was diagnosed with polymyalgia rheumatica, something which I'd never heard of before. Polymyalgia rheumatica is a condition that affects mainly people over 50. It's an autoimmune disease where the immune system attacks the joints in the body. The treatment is quite powerful corticosteroids, and I'm taking a course of those. The results have been absolutely amazing. Within a day I was 90% better. I could settle down at night and sleep. The pain decreased. I've still got some pain in the shoulders in the mornings when I wake up, but I'm still on these steroids. So where to from here? Well, I have been walking around the estate quite briskly. I've been walking. I've built up now every day going out and walking 3 or 4 miles around the estate. The countryside is pretty muddy, and this is the first time that I've been out in the countryside for a long time. The normal paths all down there are all flooded, so I've built up to 3-4 miles a day walking. Whoa. And it's been 4 weeks since I last ran, so the next thing I want to do really is just to attempt the easing in with the jogging, just to try to see if I can jog. I've got to be very careful though, because I don't want to aggravate the joints and cause any more inflammation. Well, the bad news is that with this condition relapses are quite common, and it can take years of treatment, and sometimes I think people are on it for the rest of their lives. So I've just got to get along now and see what progress I can make. I have been very lucky so far with my health to get to this age and literally have no major health problems. Has been very good indeed, partly due to the fact that I've looked after myself in diet and exercise, and of course you always get the genetics and the luck thrown in as well. So running recovery plan then, for maybe as early as tomorrow, if I feel like it, I'll use my usual method of getting back to fitness, which is to go out for a walk in normal outdoor clothes but with running shoes on, and just attempt a few steps jogging. I'm not going to do too much. I need to be very sure that this isn't going to bring on a relapse, because I can't tell you, I don't want to go through the misery of the last few weeks again. What I'll do is I'll follow the progress. I'll try to do I think a little series of shorts, as I did for the hip recovery, just so you can follow along if you're interested, just to see how I'm getting on. Oh, in the dreadful weather we've been having recently, this is the first little walk that I've risked. So all of my walks for the past 4 weeks, where I haven't been running, have literally been around the housing estate where I live. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm very pleased that I'm able to get out and walk round at all. It is nice to meet my fellow morning walkers, mainly dog walkers of course. I usually carry some dog treats with me, and I should have some in here now to show you. Yeah, there we go, got some dog treats, always carry those with me, and it's amazing how friendly dogs can be if you give them the occasional treat, obviously after asking the owners first. Well, since I've been taking the steroids, it's only been for a couple of weeks, but I've usually felt better in the afternoon. I have to take them in the morning, and I usually feel better in the afternoon. And I have been able to do a few simple exercises as well, you know, some sit-ups and easy press-ups, and a few sort of stretches and working the shoulders a bit as well. So I'm using the approach as well that, you know, exercise is beneficial. This time of course exercise failed to cure the problem by itself, which is unfortunate. This was the first time that I'd actually been to see a GP about my health for about 20 years. I've been for vaccinations, but for me it was something a little bit new. So there you go, have to go through these various stages in our lives, I guess, but I'll do what I can to keep active for as long as I can. I think at this point I'll turn and start to head back. I won't do more than about 2 miles, I guess, out on this walk, but I will plan to go out this afternoon and have another little walk around this estate. Oh, I can hear a skylark singing. I'll try to keep you updated on progress on the little shorts that I'll put on as I try to ease back into running. I can still walk though, so first of all, I mean, I might try doing a couple more walking videos. I could even steal Mark G's idea and yeah, I walked home from rather than I ran home from. Not quite so inspiring, but it's an idea. My daughter did buy me a couple of walking books for Christmas present, so I've got some walks in Essex and walks in Suffolk to do. Previously I wouldn't have bothered with the very short walks, but at the moment, you know, I might well try when the ground dries out a little bit more. I might well try a couple of the shorter walks. Oh, I love to see the countryside looking so green. I've done without some of that rain though. Never mind, I'm sure Anglian Water will be pleased. Well, there we go. If you've got this far, thanks for coming along with me, and as always, look after yourselves, take care, all the best, and bye for now.